Friday, the 13th of September 2024. I flew on my paraglider from the Malvern Hills to Milton Keynes and got the train home. I set off from home, walking, at 10:55 and headed up to the top of the Malvern Hills. There were about 20 paraglider pilots up there getting ready to go. When I was ready to go and I chatted to my wife on the phone, I launched.
Launching. Oh wow, that's off to one side for a moment.
There was some lifting air, but I couldn't stay up and landed on the side. This happened a few times. I was able to use the wind to kite myself up the hill for another go, although I worried a couple of other pilots who thought I was going to land my paraglider on them.
No, alright.
At one of the times I was down on the side of the hill, someone glided out and found a thermal. 4 others glided out to join the thermal. They weren't climbing quickly, and I wasn't sure I was high enough to join them myself. They all ended up getting high, though. It was about half an hour later that I managed to get up and leave the hill. An orange paraglider followed me. When we lost the thermal, we headed over towards the clouds above the town. There was something there, and we went up a little, but then had to look for something else. I headed off downwind towards the sunny ground. The other paraglider headed back towards the hill, but I think they changed their mind at some point and followed me. I got a climb, but was sad for the other paraglider who I watched landing below me. I managed to climb up to the clouds, where it is quite cold at this time of year. I got up to the clouds again before Evesham, but got pretty low near Honeybourne. I remember thinking which road I was going to walk on to get to Honeybourne station. I found a bit of lift, which just kept me up, annoyingly drifting me further from the station, but when it faded away, I glided off downwind, getting worryingly low again. I found the climb I needed, which ended up really good. A sailplane joined me and showed me where the centre of the lift was. I got up to the clouds again. There was a couple of more glides and climbs, and I got to the clouds near Silverstone, where it was so cold I was shivering. I tried to stay with the lift as long as I could, but the lift was disappearing, so I ended up on the long glide to Milton Keynes. It looked like it might be possible to get to my goal, but there wasn't any lift on the glide, and I had to land slightly short.
Really? Well, that would be good.
It was a good place to land. A few passers-by chatted to me. It was only a 35-minute walk to the station, and there wasn't much waiting for the train. I drank my water, ate my sandwiches and peanuts and raisins. I chatted with a few of my fellow passengers. One man was heading for a rock climbing weekend in the Peak District. Another stopped me on the platform and told me about his paragliding friend who landed in a favela in Chile and escaped with just his underpants. I bought a pasta salad at M&S and ate it waiting for the Hereford train. My wife and daughter picked me up from Malvern Link train station, and I got home before bedtime.